Help you today, Clive? Come to claim your just desserts? All yours. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Clive, Asterix. We'd finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
She did, yes.
Clive? Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Oh, man. I might still be able to catch her.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Is that the thing Tomes helped him with?
Obelith, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry at all, are you? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obelith.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle?
The endeavours of certain, young friend of yours, though I for one believe Miss Telemann's project to be quite the valiant enterprise. I doubt the Canvarian authorities will take struggling to read right now. Kindly to the unauthorized use of their dockyards, no matter how deserted, and if rumour has already reached my friend, it may not be long before the guildmasters are rapping at our door. Which is why I pen you this note. I would like to borrow your man Gav for a moon or two, that he might keep a watch on those who might mean our little fellowship ill, and warn us of any impending attack. Trust that you will give this proposal your full consideration, your loving uncle.
Trouble in Canada. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It seems that way. Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you put it.
Don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in and all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting around. But after he asked for me personally,
Gav will be
You'll be
leaving.
leaving with me.
Will you
Mind
mind
the place while I'm gone? Gav will be. Just be sure he's giving the others my regards.
oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Cooker is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there will be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go? With them? Oh, thanks, Nan!
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot! There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goot.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bucklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
I wonder if I can... yeah.
Oh,
Don't just stand there gawping. It's rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that. It's rubbing me blind, you know. Let's not be greedy now. Is that all?
Right, Claire. Same for you, dear.
So close yet so far. Excuse me.
Crystal too. Joking.
How are you feeling?
Better.
Thanks to
Thanks to Talia.
I'm glad
I'm glad to hear it.
And
And
Tog
Tog will help too.
Thingy
Thingy boy. Get it, boy. This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the skies, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt there will be any outlaws on the trail today. What do you think? Said Andor. I take it there's danger on the road. What about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task? No doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out.
You bandits.
Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart. You seen it by any chance? How does a merchant misplace his cart? Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his livelihood abandoned in the past. He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker. I know the work of thieves' mercy. My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, bastards are lying in wait just down the road. We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to boldly break an ambush. You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians. What do you say? Will you help us out? Chances are they'll come for you either way. If you promise to lend us a hand,
terrible accent.
Looking to make a heavy purse in Boklat. Our merchant friend loaded his cart with as much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee. We can't find those goods. So, while you're seeing to those bandits, you keep your eyes open. All right. Just don't expect me to drag the cart out of there myself. No. You can leave the cart to us. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction. You do that. We'll take care of the rest.
And dodge it all. Cars. Okay. Cool.
I'm not sure I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care of them.
Dodgy. turn the mic off in the fight. Must be mad, loud, annoying to anyone listen. I bet.
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart? Getting all of this out of here will be a nightmare.
Seems we've found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you say?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out of here?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior haul cabbages to market.
You've done your part. And that's all you need to worry about. It's been a pleasure. Now piss off. There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
So weird. I'm guessing they set that up. Hey, that was to make Excalibur, right? I think so. Nothing to say on that. Been told to piss off. Unnatural.
So will it be?
Excalibur.
It last you a good while.
Excalibur.
Anything else? Let's go. Faster.
I guess then they'll have a few more quests maybe, and then you'll end up fighting them.
I see the Dalnex lag behind this area when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold at least. The path continues on the other side.
What are these? Oh, these kind of things. Fences. Run away. Final sin, damn Republic.
So this is it, I guess.
Final sin, Final Fantasy X?
It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes.
It's Venice from Final Fantasy 15.
Perhaps we'll know if there's any truth to the tale.
The gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him two curses.
Light.
Dominance and errors.
Oh.
To tell the truth. I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons all undid the curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I go to that part of the story, I always assume there must be something I've misunderstood.
You had a lot of story books, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When you were young.
The old legends were always my favourites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Rockland. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing. See the reports are true, Father. I've surrendered the throne to Olivier. I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sunbreak. How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy. I shall advise him until he comes of age. Father, please, or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule, and I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Leon. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then Valisthea. All shall bow before their emperor. Father, these are the words of a tyrant. They are the words of a god. The emperor whom I gladly serve, great Greeker, made flesh. Return to your camp, dear, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque. Further, I find you much changed.
Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well-trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end.
That was weird, no? That's this thing's not meant to die. Just keep replaying. Actually die that time. It's gone out of the balance. Weird.
Oi, headed over to the Crystal on Dominion too, are you? It's good deal to be made there. Leave you me. Yeah. The minute I heard them bandits are blowing up Drake's Fang, I packed up my store with all my boots on. So did you, eh? I did have a plan to make a fortune with some baths down by the Dollar Mill Inn. How can anybody sit back and relax and land that ain't going with the Crystal's blessing no more? And that's what it hit me. If you're looking for a lucre, the Dominion's the place to be. Soon enough, half a storm will be headed there. If I can get in first and sell shop, I'll have a license to Vince Gill. The Guild Masters and Cameron beggars by comparison. I'll be famous in all four corners of Storm soon enough. I'll have a fortune that'll make me mom and pop right. So what's further to conquer now? Good. I have found a bit of life without magic. Too cool, in fact. More refugees.
And they're all made of crystalline diamond.
Because
they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing. That'll do, girl. There are no crystals here.
This is where I'm supposed to be doing it.
That's right. He said he went for us here after replenishing supplies. I dare say he'll finish by now. What do you think, girl? Carry your goods. What are you looking for? Many thanks. A fine choice. You've a discerning eye. What are you looking for? Thank you.
Just what I was looking for. Thank you. You're sure you don't need it? You're welcome any time. Out of my sight, wretch. I know this is my friend. Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in... How much? For a measly crust of bread? You won't find it cheaper. I am more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of this crystalline dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
Looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an exception? Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go in and find Good, shall we? He must be around here somewhere.
Come, taste my peaches! They're sweet as nectar!
Let us through! Remember when half the people come in through here?
You should come with me to the Dominion.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Ah, Good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Good. Just tell...
It's me trader's pass. It's gone. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... Yeah. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child.
I know where! I've got a pal in Bocklad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure nothing else is missing.
All right.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo, then.
And the other on our purses.
Stops next to the checkpoint.
If you're looking for the Crimson Caravans, head out of the canyon and take the first road to your right. But if it's a boat...
If our new arrivals had brought any coin with them, we'd be rich.
Bloody Crimson Caravans, scooping up all the best customers. Leave some for the rest of us.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you. So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain. Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes, and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and 2 birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion Goots?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive. The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
Out of my sight, wretch!
Come on!
Jug of snake spit for the road?
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if there's not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go.
Thank you.
I'll take the large one.
Come, taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life will be...
Fish for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked! Can I interest you? Ah, sorry.
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know then. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins, by the sound of it.
Orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of...
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved.
It's worth a try.
All right, then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
The finest earthenware from the Free Cities! All but unbreakable!
Excuse me.
Can't stop you.
I was just wondering if anyone has asked you to do anything.
Anything you grown-ups ever ask us to do is shut up and go away. So guess what I'm about to tell you to do?
Sorry.
Come, taste my peaches! They're sweet as nectar!
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you. We need to know who's behind it so we can...
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Hansa, he said he got a job.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and Art.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you.
Come one, come all!
Peaches and pears.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
That's that, then.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Daddy! I'm hungry.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his boots off him.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit! We're in trouble now!
What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hansa, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do. Did you see a boy run past?
There was a boy ran back there towards the chocobo pen, but...
Thank you.
Oh, shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hansa. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like a...
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them.
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hansa.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him!
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him!
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo?
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister? Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just a back and a blade. Theodore, at your service.
Theodore, what do you know of the cast stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hansa's a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
Oh, where is it?
So, what's the plan?
What else? We find the cast stones, and we crush them. You get your trader's pass back, and I make...
All right then.
All right then. Hansa, where are they camped? Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Leitney's Cleft.
To Leitney's Cleft, then.
Leitney's cleft is to the south, past the camp.
Scared any of my buckets.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
Come on. Faster!
You should have climbed it. I doubt these were the ringleaders,
but at least we know we're on the right track. That's better.
We got company!
That's the lot.
Titan!
Soldiers.
Fewer now.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. And Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It'll be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Scum.
The leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
Oh, I'm ready.
Fuck! It's that guard from Falkland! Kill him! Kill them all!
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news.
Of course. Oh, and, be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
Quite the opposite.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return. Speaking of whom...
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goods' pass. Ask him...
I will.
Elle, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it?
Of course. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly, would it now? Sid. Don't look so shocked.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving, be that goods to market or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her,
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation, and who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor. The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
What is it?
Elle has friends in high places, while I have associates in, lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey. Goots' pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say, 9 million?
We'll try the caravan. Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on the Dominion.
Let me carry your goods. Pardon me, but would you happen to be a fighting? That well-notched steel and impressive physique. I have need of a sword for hire, and yours looks to be a weapon well worth the coin. Might you be convinced to offer me the use of those formidable arms?
How exactly do you intend to use them?
Well, being something of a scholar of Zemeckyan history, I wish to investigate the ruins near the city, and I require a rugged companion, lest I find myself waylaid by ne'er-do-wells or the beasts said to roam the area. Should you accept, you will not only earn yourself material wealth, but partake of the true treasure that awaits us there. The rich and storied history of Zemeckis. Well, will you ever party to a finer proposition?
My arms are yours.
Wonderful! Then come. We must away.
But where are we going?
Along the old Zemeckis Road. And from there, onward to discovery. Quickly! There is not a moment to lose.
Wait. Good luck with your ne'er-do-wells. I'd better make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
I see you've been of some assistance to Eloise.
Perhaps.
Finding someone. You see, I've been having trouble with thieves, and despite the many pains I've taken, I was griping about my lot to a friend of mine a few days back, and he offered to track the culprits down. Now, Joseph's a sellsword, and a good one at that. But he's been gone days.
Any idea where his search for the thieves might have taken him?
The old Zemeckis Road, perhaps? He doubted Joseph's lived a hard life. Made him grey long before his time. I just pray he hasn't been killed over a few...
Can't imagine there are too many grey-haired sellswords around. Hopefully someone will...
Hurry, man. I must leave for the Dominion.
Bloody cruising caravans, scooping up all the best customers.
Leave some for the rest of us.
If our new arrival...
Now I just need to see about getting the word out.
I want to know right away.
Bad news.
Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for a change. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with.
What exactly are you celebrating?
I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. A Gotan 66, no. Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire. And most wouldn't part with a 66 if you held a knife to their throats.
So I've heard.
Oh. So you know of it, then? A gentleman who might sympathize with my predicament? Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? I'll give you a little something for your time, of course.
Sounds simple enough.
So you'll do it? Ma, you won't need to go far. All three of them should be right here in the market. There's Aldrich, the porter, a day. Stop by again when you let them know, and I'll give you your little something.
I'll be right back.
Out of my sight, wretch!
Come on, come on!
The caravan stops next to the check. Show them the trading path.
Are you Milan, the butcher?
That's me. What can I do for you?
The innkeeper's just had a special delivery. He thought you might like to join him for a cup of wine after you pack up for the day.
He knows me only too well. And I've got a ham here that will go handsomely with a nice drop.
Wine and ham to spare. Barclay clearly isn't suffering then.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. Those who travel the Crystal Road bring all manner of goods with them. We get meat from San Brec, herbs from Rosaria. My old man knew what he was about when he set up shop here all those... Anyway, thanks for the good news. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll shut up shop early. Wouldn't...
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
us through!
I'm looking for Bolek. I was told he'd be guarding the gate.
Well, you found him. You're not here to enlist, I take it?
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage, a Gotan 66. He thought he might like a cup.
I've never said no to a goat hand. I'm not about to start now. Thanks for letting me know.
You must be a busy man.
The market would be flooded with refugees if we weren't here to stem the flow. Oh, my heart goes out to them, all right, but we've got our orders. No papers, no passage. Plenty try to slip past us nonetheless. And every now and then, one of them's foolish enough to try and force their way through. When they do, well, you know...
Come, taste my peaches! They're sweet as nectar!
I'll take the large.
What I really want to be.
Juicy pears! Slake your thirst without a crystal.
Jug of snake spit for the road?
Come on, come on!
Hurry, man.
I've been asked to find Aldrich, the porter.
That's me right enough. You need something delivered?
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a cup of Gotan 66 with your name on it when you're done for the day.
A 66? Look at me. If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he had me carry down from Sambrek.
From the Empire to Boklad. He must be a braver man than most. As it...
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of storm these feet haven't traipsed across. It's Oriflamme one day, then off to Canva the next. The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. Which is why there's no shortage of competition for some of the longer routes. I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of something tasty. Thanks for letting me know.
Well done. I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine. I spoke to your friends.
That's fantastic news. It's been a while since we all sat down together. And the way I see it, that wine is as much theirs as it is my own.
How so?
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff for me. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, an even-handed keeper of the peace. Those three are the backbone of Boklad. Lose any one of them, and the market would soon fall apart. And without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer. I'd say that's worth a bottle of 66, wouldn't you?
And more besides.
Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary innkeepers. Right. I'd better prepare for my guest's arrival.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 66. If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup, though, if you're in a sharing mood.
A Gotan 60 bloody 6. Just as well I had something special of my own set aside. A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows, but it can't hurt.
Here they are, the three pillars of Boklad. Sit yourselves down, gentlemen. The woes of the world may be monstrous in many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery at bay.
Never a truer word spoken.
are no crystals here. We have to keep going.
What do you want?
Just information.
Now you mention it, there was a young man with
Which way did he go?
Buggered off down the road, I expect. Now why don't you do...
Why am I not surprised?
You'll hand over your coin. No one's good for you.
Are you hurt?
Happily not, good sir. More importantly, we have arrived. Now, feast your eyes upon the marvel before us. Ruins, colossal vessels, dashed from the very heavens. Airships, we call them. With very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe. Oblige me if you would. Does anything strike you as peculiar about this particular specimen? Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure you see before you. A tantalizing mystery, no doubt, but merely one of countless enigmas in which Zemeckis history is... Come, good sir. Our expedition continues.
He's passionate. I'll give him that.
Yeah!
We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I.
Well, we haven't seen him.
Yes, we have. We saw him climbing up the rocks. Those ones. Over there.
Maybe he found his thieves.
Mum won't let me near them. She said there's goblins up there, and that they eat little boys for
Shush, now. You've said quite enough already.
I only told him what you said.
I'd listen to your mother if I were you. Good girl.
Fly, Ambrosia. Be safe.
Did Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here? I think we've found our thieves. They don't look happy to see me. Let's get this over with.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph?
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you.
Have I been gone that long? Wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was knowing what to do with them when I did.
I take it things are more complicated than they appear.
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market. Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems, or anything they couldn't eat for that matter. Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area, and the mystery practically solved itself. I soon found their cozy little homestead, and I launched myself at them, full of righteous few. The others, they huddled around that they stole because it was that or starvation. No.
So you spared them, and earned their trust into the bargain by the look of it.
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren lands, and once they've learned to hunt and forage...
I'm impressed.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back to the market. Oh, and don't mention the goblins. I don't want people coming here brandishing pitchforks.
Your secret's safe with me.
I appreciate it.
Weird. Let's go. Not again.
You're going to get yourself killed.
Oh, that would not do. Not when such majesty stretches out before us. As Moss tells us, a battle was fought here in ancient times. A battle of such ferocity that it tore a great crater in the very land upon which it was waged. In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man enrage the gods. Alas, the full truth of the matter is that we must not dwell upon such things. Onward!
Come on.
Faster!
yourself into trouble this time. Still in one piece?
It would seem so. And once more, you impress me with your prowess. Though Moss the Chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing the fall of Zemeckis to a wrath, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins we see before us here, could the construction of such miraculous edifices have been considered? Alas, all is mere speculation.
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You are right, of course. And not only have you plucked me repeatedly from the...
Glad to help, but...
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. In truth, a captive ear, you see, even my fellow scholars have grown somewhat weary of my... And so I came upon the idea of purchasing a companion.
That's what this was all about.
I am afraid so. And now...
Fine.
And so ends a delightful day. Here, your reward for humoring my selfish whims, plus a little extra for the trouble I have put you to.